What up, stackers? I hope everyone is doing well in the Metalverse. Before you, I got 6 empty sleeves that used to house my $100 bills. Oh, I sure miss the filthy fiat. I miss my hundos. So I took 6 of them. I went to the coin store. I had 7 saved up. I used 1. Life happens. Nice to borrow against yourself. Be your own bank. Be your own Karna. So what did I get with the 6 hundos I took to the coin store? I got some platinum and I picked up some fractional silver. When I made this purchase, I felt a disturbance in the metalverse. Something fractured. I come to find out it was an attack on the Frack. I saw Thousandaire video. He was talking about the fractional. I also saw Monday Night Metals, which was a good conversation. Kalilo and Blue Collar Stacker were having a good conversation about the fractional. And also 365 Days of Silver. He was talking about why he can't afford to stack the frack. And so, seen a lot of influencers touching the subject. So later on, I'll be discussing what the frack. So what did I trade my filthy fiat promissory notes for? A 1/4 ounce of platinum. I got a 1/4 ounce platinum eagle. I wanted something special to celebrate quitting smoking. I got past 3 weeks now not smoking, and I don't have no desire to do so. This coin will be a trophy, a milestone type marker along the journey. This coin will stand out in my stack and I'll always remember it and what it represents. You know, it'll be easy to 5 years down the road be like, yeah, this is when I quit smoking. I was considering maybe holding off in next month, stretching to get a 1/4 ounce of gold, but that would have just stretched me too far. Second reason I picked it up was I was influenced by Thousandaire Radio. I saw a video, what are you buying? And he was giving the bull case for platinum. He's out there on the hunt, looking to stack more. With platinum, I'm just getting my toe wet in the water, seeing if the temperature is right. Thousandaire Radio is far out in the deep water. You know that line of buoys around the 5-foot mark in any ocean or pond? Thousandaire dipped under that and kept going out in the deep. I'm just learning to swim, and I realized I can't go swimming with Thousandaire because I would be out of my depth. I don't understand or like the premiums with platinum. I don't have the peer-to-peer or coin shop network established to make it less frictional and more profitable. I'm just going from crawling to walking in my stacking journey. I'm not ready to run with the big dogs yet, as I'm still working on my foundational principles. Third reason I picked it up, it was like the stars and the moons aligned. My coin shop doesn't usually have platinum coins like this. In the past, I've gotten a few grams, like a 2.2 grammer here, and then also a 2.5 grammer. Like the 1/4 ounce platinum is like the largest platinum coin I've seen him have at the coin shop. But he is now getting, he also has a Britannia, 1/10 Britannia platinum right now. He also got some 1 gram palladium bars, but he usually doesn't carry this stuff, but it seems like he's carrying it more and more nowadays. So the price I picked it up for was $575. Now this is a 1997. I think it carries a little bit more of a premium. I'm not sure. this is going to give me, the push to start learning more about platinum. But you can find, this same exact coin on eBay for around 530 from like 2 or 3 sellers that have the blue check mark that are reputable. But, I got it from the coin shop. I got it tested. I got it that day in hand. Everything. It is the first year of it, so I kind of like that. And so I was okay with the 575. But if I was to buy more in the future, I would need to expand my network, have more coin stores, maybe get it off eBay, but have it tested. Peer-to-peer would be better. I also picked up some fractional 3.9 silver because nothing says smart stacker like paying 40% over spot so you can fondle a shiny 1 gram bar that costs more to produce than the silver inside it. Old timers call it a trap. New stackers call it cute. The mint calls it genius. Veteran stackers look at fractional silver the same way a seasoned alcoholic looks at those tiny little airplane bottles. Sure, it's pure, but the markup is pure robbery and you're gonna feel stupid when you try to liquidate it. Why do I pick up fractional? For the fun of it, because sometimes you just want to feel like a pirate who raided a dragon's lair, except the dragon was really into tiny, shiny bars that fit in Altoid containers. Who cares about the premium when you can pour out a handful of pure silver and go, my precious? One of my goals is a treasure chest full of Frack to display. Like I felt disruptance in the metalverse as Thousandaire was calling fractional silver a shit for brain purchase. Also, Monday Night Metals, they were discussing fractional silver. Kalilo was also trashing fractional silver. Blue Collar Stacker was playing devil's advocate, sticking up for the frack. And I also saw a video today, 365 Days of Silver, had a video called I Can't Afford to Stack Fractional Silver. And, he gets into the premiums on it. So I was feeling a bunch of hate towards the frack, and I wanted to show some love for it. One of the things I like to do is get my change in fractional silver. Usually constitutional, but sometimes the coin store is out of constitutional, and then I'll go to 3.9s fractional. Like today, I took 600 to the coin shop, and I spent 575 on the platinum, and then I had $25 change, and I spent 15 on the bar, the 5 gram bar. I spent 7 on the 1/10, and I spent $3 for the 1 gram there. So when I'm at the coin shop, I love getting my change, in silver. I already had my heart set on the 5 gram Monarch bar, but I was going to pick up 2 Merc dimes also, but he was out of dimes today, so I picked up the 1/10 Monarch round, and that was for $7. So if I got 10 of those, that would have been $70 an ounce, which wasn't a bad price, but that little 1 grammer I picked up was $3. And, the 5 gram bar, that was like $3 a gram. So if you had $3 a gram, that's 31 grams per ounce. That's a $93 ounce, and the premiums on fractional silver can just get way out of hand. Sometimes you can find it for very close to spot. A lot of the stuff I picked up was close to spot. These 1/10 ouncers, I remember, was the same price as around, so I picked those up. You pay a premium for like the Britannias. Now, the halves, they're, I got those for a good price also. The 1 grammers here are the most ridiculous. This Aces 5 gram thing is probably one of the more ridiculous ones. Also, and that's where, I paid some little premium for that. But I just enjoy it. It's fun novelty. I'm not sure what got the community stirred up over the Frack. I heard, I believe, Silver Dave's name mentioned on Monday Night Metals. I believe that he's selling his own fractional silver. So, like I said, I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm all up in the Kool-Aid, and I don't know what flavor it is. But if anyone's new to this, and it sounded like the influencers wanted to protect the new people getting into silver. So if anyone's new and, they could just afford, a couple bits here and there, I recommend, the Merc Dimes, the old 90% Merc Dimes right now. You can get them, back a spot. Constitutional is a little unloved right now, so you can get a good price. You can get it back a spot. You don't have to pay a premium for it. And then one of the great things you could do is fill a tube of dimes, and then you take that tube of dimes and you buy a couple ounces of silver, or a couple American Eagles, 3/9 silvers, or a couple Buffalo rounds. Now, I was also lucky with these half-ounce coins I picked up. I picked these up while silver was running up to 120. I believe when silver was like $25, 27, my coin shop had these listed on his eBay store for like $30 a half ounce. So these were like way more than, an ounce of silver when he first listed these. But as silver went past the spot, went past the $60 mark, I picked those coins up for $30. And I also picked this up. This used to be my highest premium coin. I picked this back when silver was like $28. I picked this up for like $17. But this was, the reason I picked this up was, this is my favorite version of the Libertad with the big eagle on the back. So I really like that depiction, like proof. I would never be able to afford this coin in like the 1 ounce version. So for $17, I got to enjoy it. And then surprisingly, I just looked this up on eBay, and they're selling for twice as much. I could easily sell that for $35. Probably within a day, I could probably sell for $40, $45 easily within a week or so. So, that actually went up in value and was a big surprise. But, this was like a once in a lifetime pickup as silver was running up. I don't recommend, these half ounces are like double the price now that I paid for them. The Year of the Horse one, I just saw that go for like over $60 for an ounce of silver, the same price as an ounce of silver. So I got real lucky with that. So there are opportunities out there, but if I was new, I would kind of stay away from the fractional until I understand premiums and what I'm doing, and just pick up a piece every now and then or something if you really enjoy it. So I was happy to pick up my platinum coin, but the plan moving on in the future is to take $200 a month and, allocate that to the metals. I'm going to take $75 and put it in silver each month. And so that's probably 1 ounce of silver and then a few Merc Dimes. And then I'm going to take $125 and put that away each month until it adds up where I could buy a 1/10 ounce, gold coin. So, I'll probably be able to stack a 1/10 ounce gold coin every 3-4 months, and I'm growing into a person who stacks gold regularly instead of stacking cigarette butts. Well, that's all I got for today. This is the Philly Stacker wishing you health, wealth, and wisdom. Until next time.